Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Luke Ness Monster, and today we're going to be streaming with the 1313 podcast and doing some Black Series discussion about the Fan First Wednesday live stream.
Booyah!
Let's go.
Hello.
We have 0 viewers right now. No, we have 1 viewer now. What's up?
Let's go.
Shout out to the one viewer.
Let me pull up the comments real quick so I can see. What's up? Comty Studio Comty Stud. I can't speak. Speaking is hard, but yeah.
Hello back.
Hi.
Glad you're joining us tonight, taking time out of your day.
Welcome.
So yeah. Oh, we're up to 5 viewers now. That's
Whoa!
even better. Yeah.
Picking up.
So I was gonna say, y'all hit like 150, haven't you?
Yeah, dude, I think so. 148.
Yeah,
148.
we're so close, but it's like mind is literally blown. The
Can
fact
we
that
get
in a week-
150 in this live stream?
150, so Jackson will dress up as Bunny Girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo!
I think we could probably do that.
Dude, I already have the outfit planned. I'm gonna do it.
Bro, what?
Yeah, Jacob and I were researching like what you would have to wear.
Y'all really
For
devious for that. Y'all really for that.
Yeah, you're gonna wear it, and you're gonna like it.
Hey.
So there was a live stream on Wednesday.
There was.
Did you also waste your time watching it? Because we did.
I listened to it during class. Probably shouldn't have because I didn't retain any knowledge. But I was not as upset with it as I know. I watched your guys' reaction to it.
It was our live reaction.
Yeah, I wasn't as upset with it as you guys were. But there's some parts that I almost threw hands at my screen.
Yeah, like with the credit collection. Because here's the thing, bro. I watched Out of the Basement's freaking what was it?
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Mhm.
Pardon
So
me. Literally forget. Yeah, and they're like, "Who's buying the credit collection?" I'm like, "For real, nobody wants it."
Yeah, I think the first wave was at least like decently all right, and the second wave is just absolute awful. I don't know what else to say. My Slurpee
That
melted.
Mando figure looked pretty good though.
I got a Slurpee and it melted. So yeah,
Oh!
that's pretty much it.
That's tough, my guy.
Sorry, it still drinks. What's up, Sean? What's up, Skywalker?
The
Nice
box,
to see y'all.
The credit collection, like boxing, like the sport.
Yeah, I think the Mando's all right, and I feel like it's only all right if you want to have it as like a background Mandalorian or you want to make your own custom version. But
Yeah.
it's pretty rough.
I'm just baffled at the fact that they revealed 2 Mando figures in the same live stream, and now we have 2 Mando figures.
So they were revealing like doo-doo garbage all the way through the stream, and
Yep.
then they put up literal doo-doo garbage Mando.
You guys don't like that Mando? Okay, you know what? During the stream, I will convince you guys to like it. I actually really like
No.
that.
It looks cool. It
I'm
also
gonna-
just looks like he's covered in doo-doo and garbage.
I'm gonna buy it. Don't get me wrong.
Scotland. Someone said just sub 13.
All right, what's up, Jose?
Let's go.
And we also-
What's up, Serious Star Wars?
Hendrix, I was just talking to him.
We got Cairo Boy from Scotland. What's up?
It's gonna box.
We got
the credit.
BT Toy Photography. Just subscribe to the 1313 podcast.
Yeah!
Skywalker
Hey yo,
Hendrix.
No, I think that's Ben Taylor, isn't it? Shout out to our good friend Ben Taylor.
Facts. No, but the thing
So-
about Skywalker was that frickin' Jacob and I were in an ROTC lab, like navigating through the woods, and I like just finished and like turning my compass and everything, and then I opened my phone to a paragraph from Skywalker Hendrix. I was like, honestly, boss, I can't read this right now. I just want to let you know I'm not leaving you on red. But I read it and I answered. The diarrhea, man.
Honestly, Arc Trooper, I am with you. I really, really like it.
Diarrhea.
Quentin Min says, "How is everybody? And what is your favorite figure from the live stream?" I think we all have this favorite
Yup.
figure.
Oh,
Yeah, so everyone on 1, 2, 3. Mine was Credit Collection Moff Gideon. Oh,
wow, that's what I should have done, you bro. No, but frickin', if you saw our live reaction to the Rocket Trooper, I was like, oh my gosh,
That was insane. Yeah.
Actually, I was basically acting like the Jet Trooper was the second coming of Christ.
Hey, yo, she was like, oh!
That was a lot of fun to watch y'all's reaction. I'm not gonna lie.
God.
What's up, Boba Fett? Nice to see you. We also have Jose commenting, the Mandalorian of credit collection could be the design of season 3.
You know, I thought about that because the blue accents look really cool.
Yeah, I like the blue
no.
cape. Other than that, I still like the silver look, but I think the blue cape would be cool.
Okay, so here's my take on the credit collection Mando. Hey mom, can we have some pre-Vizsla? No, son, we have pre-Vizsla at home. The pre-Vizsla at home Mando credit collection.
I saw that. I saw that meme. That's pretty much. I hope we get a pre-Vizsla eventually, but
Oh, absolutely.
okay, I do have an announcement. We
Okay.
actually enabled super chats on the stream, which is super cool.
Whoa! That's
So if y'all wanted to donate, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's not by any means required.
Dude.
It just helps out the channel a lot.
donate to Lukeness Monster.
And we
You're
also
not
have
donating-
a pretty sick video to play with every donation. So
If you're not donating to Lukeness Monster, that's pretty cringe.
If you can donate, that's appreciated. But if you're a broke college student like us, that's all right. We understand.
We understand your brokenness.
I guess, do we want to start with the Jet Trooper or?
Facts. Why not go out strong like how the live stream did to begin with? Anyway. So freaking.
Super chat.
What was I thinking? So basically, yeah, I felt like that was literally the best figure of them all. And I checked GameStop this morning, and it's still up for pre-order.
Dude,
That-
GameStop is the best.
That's kind of suspicious. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, it's like GameStop figures really have a hard time selling out, though. I feel like, but then what if that also means they're gonna like make mass quantities of them?
Yeah.
Just be prepared for this figure to get pushed back because it says December 30th for the release
To
date.
January.
But, yeah, it's gonna at least January because I know that the Night Brother, I pre-ordered that one. That one was supposed to release in September, and it got pushed back to the middle of. Why did you?
We have.
Hey yo, Gabagool, donate your.
We got the first $2 donation from Quackhead. I believe that's one of the. Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Thanks so much for the $2. I do really, really appreciate it, and I think it's time to roll the video.
Hey yo, you got out of the basement videos. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees.
That was pretty funny. I like that.
I just thought that'd be pretty good. Thanks so much for the $2.
Yeah,
No problem.
Ross, you deserve it.
And I'm pretty sure Max is speaking facts right here. Go sub to the
Let's go.
1313 podcast.
Max on Max.
We got to get him up to at least 150 by the end of the stream.
Oh, we're at 151 already, bro.
Oh, get him up to 175 then.
Hey yo.
170. Can we get the 200?
That's too much of the people. No. But no, Rocket Trooper, definitely amazing fig. Super hyped for it. Confused why they stuck with the old clone body though. Did you notice that?
I did notice that, but
It's
they
the
are using the
neck.
I'm a bit happy about that. I like the old clone.
I like the
body.
old clone body.
they are using the Rex elbows though. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I like the newer version better, but that's also because I do like the animated style. So I do think what they did was right. I think the more realistic style clones should be the old like Rex body, and then the animated clone should be the new pinless look. But
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
for sure.
that Jet Trooper looks fire though.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I picked up 2. How many did y'all get?
I ended up getting 2 because we were having issues ordering. So Tommy ended up getting me one, and then I got another one for myself. So I'll have 2 on my stand.
I almost got a third one, and I wanted to make a Battlefront 2 2005, or I'm sorry, yeah, Battlefront 2 2005 501st Jet Trooper custom with like the green visor, and then I didn't get the third one, and I almost wish I did because that would have been such a cool custom to make. But
Yeah, that would have been a fun one.
ayo, we got out of the basement with the $2 donation as well. What's up?
Let's go.
Let's roll the video.
Hold up with that 199.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees.
Thanks so much, Out of the Basement.
Love to see it.
Out of the Basement videos are so funny.
Dude, they're great. Okay, if you guys aren't subscribed to Out of the Basement either, go subscribe to Out of the Basement. They should be linked in the description as well.
You can't like the Black Series without following.
You can't like. You're not allowed to like the Black Series.
We're gatekeeping. And I guess while we're plugging stuff here, check out our Instagram. We're giving away 2 absolutely fantastic figures over there. We're giving away the Target exclusive.
I don't know.
Where are they from under your bed?
Right over there.
Right there, Kozo.
Hand them over. We are giving away the Target exclusive Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker.
Woo!
You can find out all the details to win either of these figures on our Instagram at 1313 Podcast. So check it out. We appreciate it. We're giving these away in like what? Not one more week?
September
2 weeks?
20th.
September 20th.
20th.
That's what I said, because we're going to make the episode this week, talk about it officially on the show, and then the week after that, then we'll...
Remember the time that we like were on Lucas Monsters live stream, and then all we did was talk about what we're doing for our channel? Remember that? Because that was so respectful and polite.
Hey,
That was a lot of fun. I don't care, man. That was awesome.
I'm just plugging. We're already plugging everybody else's stuff. Might as well plug it.
So the live stream kind of sucked for me, but I know why it sucked, because like I'd rather have them get all the doo-doo trash out of the way, and then like I can be excited for October.
Yeah.
But seriously, dude, like 5 credit collection figures, 4 TVC carbonized figures. The Trooper build-up pack was cool though for the TVC.
Yeah. And then, so I like in the live stream, they stressed how important army builders were for the TVC. And then they go ahead and make it a Disney Store exclusive.
It is that important.
Yeah.
And like, you just stress how important it was and then make it like really, really hard to get.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's sold out.
Mm.
We were able to get one.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like, it's a good idea. Obviously, there are a lot of the TVC fans are OT, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you obviously have your prequel fans that love the OT as well. Not the OT, pardon. The vintage collection, sorry. But no, I feel like it's a good step in a new direction, because what if they start doing that maybe in the Black Series? But my worry, if they do another 4-pack in the Black Series, it's going to be a little bit pricey.
I could agree with that, yeah. I mean, I think if it's over $100, it's really not worth it, because that's $25 a figure. That's the exclusive price for figures right now. I don't think they could charge any more than 110, but
They could.
I could see them try.
They could.
You will
And
try.
if there's a clone in any of the 4-packs, I'd still buy it. So I mean,
I got that Bad Batch 4-pack for the TVC, and that was like $70.
Yeah, facts. That's insane, wow.
alrighty, I do want to say hi to a few people in the chat.
Yes,
What's
totally.
up, Jonathan?
Hey, don't text and drive.
What's up, Serious Star Wars? I don't know if I already said hi, but what's up?
Love it, love it.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I already said hi to Quintum Miss, but hi again. What's up, Real Level Network? And what's up, Boba Fett?
Hey, was that the Boba Fett?
The Boba Fett, verified on Twitter.
Dude, the Boba Fett?
Okay, from the Boba Fett, I gotta know, is it Boba Fett Starship or is it Slave One? I mean, I gotta know.
Who's your fire spray?
Bro.
No, please no.
According to IGN, it's officially been changed to fire spray. Only according to IGN.
Facts.
I hope not. only according to IGN.
That's just the model of the ship. It's just the model.
Yeah.
Nothing but unreliable news ever from IGN, bro. That's all I gotta say. I don't like them.
IGN used to be good, but they changed. They changed.
Bro.
Honestly, I do really like your comment though. I want some regular Phase 2 clones to army build. There is the regular Phase 2 in the Black Series already, but it was a part of a 4-pack, which is an awful way to release that figure. And it's on the old clone body too, so it's just a terribly bad figure in my opinion.
Give me a minute.
Tom has it. It's blowing it up.
We're in my apartment, so I have all of my things today. So yeah, this is the from that Amazon 4-pack. Here's the Phase 2 clone trooper. And yes, as Lugness said, it is on the old clone body, so his elbows extend to barely 90 degrees. That's as much as you'll get out of him. So you can get some pretty weird poses out of him, but like it is still a good looking figure. It'd be very nice to, and it would be, again, there's so many figures that would be so easy for them to do and so cost effective that would literally get bought up so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta keep switching it up. My knees hurt.
More clones, please. That's all.
Yes,
I
please.
gotta say.
I really hope they remake it on the new clone body. I really hope so. That's one reason I'm worried about the Archive 501st. I bought like 2 of them, and they're so cool. I love the Archive 501st so much, but it's on the old clone body, and it's going to frustrate me way too much just trying to get it in a decent-looking pose.
I mean, you can like, I already got mine in a nice little shooting pose here.
Yeah.
Looks pretty natural, especially for like the limitations of the body.
Yeah, it's gonna have a look in the movie too, anyway.
Yeah, they look
exaggerated.
They look clunky in the movie anyway. So yeah, you can. It's a little bit more work, obviously. The new figure would be superior with getting natural poses.
Yeah.
It was so hard to get the Thorn in this this pose because he is on the Fox body, and it was so hard getting him in that pose. I thought I was gonna break his elbows trying to get him like that.
Goodness.
Bust a man elbow.
We got some cool stuff in the comments. Yeah.
So Skywalker says, when do you think we'll get some KOTOR figs once the game drops? Honestly,
There's HK.
I know that guy, Skywalker Hendrix.
same.
But we're getting HK. But other than that, I don't know.
I know we're getting HK, and I 100% think we're going to be getting probably a whole, maybe a wave of them in the gaming grades. Maybe not all at once, of course, but with the PS5 game coming out, I know for sure they're going to be milking the KOTOR game as hard as possible.
Do you play PS5 or Xbox?
I personally like Xbox better. I don't have any of the next gen, unfortunately.
So you played Battlefront 2?
I do play Battlefront 2.
Dude, the 4 of us should run up Battlefront 2 on Xbox.
That would be epic. I would
That'd
do
so
that.
much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefront 2 stream?
Battlefront.
I don't know how to do that.
Might have to sink my teeth into some software to record.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I will find out.
As well.
Oh!
Hey,
Man. We can't play Heroes vs. Villains, but we can play everything else.
I don't want to play Heroes vs. Villains. It's arguably one of the worst games.
You shut your trap. That game is on his
You was bad. Jackson's
Shut
bad.
up, because y'all like, I want to swing my lightsaber around and get absolutely.
Battlefront 2 is so much fun. I really do enjoy playing it.
If I get another Leia or a Luke in the Black Series in the next stream, I'm selling my collection. You heard it here first.
We caught him in 4K. If he doesn't live up to it, I mean, I don't know.
This is just on the like the PS5 thing. I'm just mad that the KOTOR remake is going to to be only for PS5.
No, PS5 first release, but other consoles are getting it later.
Ah, okay. In that case,
that was the biggest thing.
I'm no longer angry
because everyone was like, "Oh, only PlayStation, no!" But it's like they're not going to stop the Star Wars property, considering that Squadrons had all this Xbox pre-order exclusive stuff.
But the game sucked.
Yeah, I played it. I couldn't get past the tutorial.
I was so excited for that game to come out, and then it was like, this is literally what the campaign is like. Oh, hello. You need to go fly your ship and blow something up now.
That was spot on.
And that's the whole game.
So, you said that you'd sell your collection if they make another Luke or Leia in the next 3 months, you said?
It's going in the stream.
You must be speaking Portuguese, dude, because I have no idea what you just said.
My man's speaking sign language.
My man's speaking Braille right now. I don't know what you're saying right now.
Well, I know that both the Force flashback, I guess Luke and Leia from Rise of Skywalker have been rumored for a long time. So,
but those are actually cool.
Yeah, I'd buy those.
Those would be like different. It's different enough.
No, it's not. It's just not.
Hey, you smell that?
It smells like cat.
Somebody making food.
Is somebody? Do you want me to
What's up, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Howdy,
What's up, Aaron?
Yes. We know that fella.
Thoughts on the KOTOR remake trailer announcement? I'm excited. I know it's like a remake and not just like a graphics improvement or enhancement, I guess, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But I really hope they changed like the gameplay style. I like the original KOTOR, but I hate the fact how you have to like toggle through the different attacks and how it's like an automated attack system where it like does a certain. I don't know. It's hard to play.
Just make it like Jedi Fallen Order.
If it's like Fallen Order, I'd love that. But
I'd like to see how it turns out because I never got to play KOTOR.
I played it on mobile. That's the same experience, right?
No.
Oh no. Well, maybe it'll be good. I think the reveal for the new Spider-Man game looked cooler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm
not.
looking at the comments real quick, and Out of the Basement was saying, "What if we did a classic Battlefront stream on Steam? You guys down?" Unfortunately, I don't have Steam.
Yeah.
Well, I have an
I'd be-
account, but like I don't have Battlefront on it, nor a computer that can run that because I'm a pure Xbox only player.
I got a school laptop.
I'd be willing to get Steam. I'd be willing to get Steam. I don't know if it works on Mac. I have a Mac.
No.
Ooh, I'm
It
not
doesn't?
really, to be honest.
It's gonna run at like 2 frames per second, but
I mean, but it is Battlefront 2005 though. So I mean,
2000. Classic Battlefront.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if mine could.
I still don't think my
I
computer
mean,
can handle
it's
it.
an old game
unfortunately.
and the graphics are low, so I don't think that it would be that hard to run on a laptop. Like I can play Minecraft no
For
problem
yours,
on my
you can.
laptop.
If I try to play Minecraft on mine, it lags.
Really?
Or
Get
like-
a better laptop. How would you get a better laptop instead of that little baby tiny laptop that you have?
I'm sick of you giving me
Get a
these
better
questions.
laptop. A little Google Surface.
Man, frick
Well,
you.
I'd be down out of the basement if you wanted to set that up. I'd be down.
I'm gonna take over the stream while my parents argue.
No.
So.
Hey,
And Out of the Basement does say that he is an Xbox boy as well.
He
So
is indeed.
I know.
claps for that.
It's good to know that you you're an intelligent person. Not
Hey, yo, look
PlayStation
at
Slam.
Ooh, we got a betrayer in the comments. Skywalker says PS for life.
breaking my heart.
Honestly, boss, can't vibe with that. You already know.
Skywalker also says 21 in the chat, only 11 likes. Come on, boys, drop them likes. I could agree with that statement. I should see 21 likes.
The chat is going
on the
off
video.
so much. It's literally so hard for me to keep up.
I'm not
'Cause we-
reading them. I'm just waiting for Lukeness to put them up one by one.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'll skip a few.
No, that's
you're
fine. That's
dude.
fine.
Just go through them.
Alrighty. Arc 77 and Arc 77 reviews and custom says, "Yo, 1313 podcast. What's your favorite Black Series figure?"
A difficult question this is.
Yeah, but we already answered this before.
So
Right
we can-
now,
I've never heard it though.
I'm Django, all the way. Django's the best character. Period. Argue with the wall.
I'm a
For
big-
is that your favorite character or figure though?
It's his favorite character, but
Character
also
and
equals
figure.
figure.
Because
I hate the Django body so much.
facts, bro. The Jango body, stupid.
What?
Bro, you gotta make the man do a split just to stand up straight.
Bro, I have the one from Bounty Hunter, dude. That one's really nice. The articulate. Tommy, this is you right now. You're gonna argue with the wall and be like, I think it's actually really good. I swear. What do you mean, dude? Man, frick you for that.
Anyway, I'm a big fan of the Captain Rex figure just because I'm a big Captain Rex fan.
Mhm.
Him and the what's her face? The Casca Reefs figure is actually really good. I like it a lot. It's like you can get such nice poses out of it. I feel like out of all the figures I've ever posed, that's the best one I've ever been able to do. So
for me, it's Wrecker, hands down. He's so
I still
great.
can't get my Wrecker.
oh, Echo
You know
will,
Hasbro
be my
Pulse is
favorite,
gonna take-
will be my favorite figure whenever it comes out.
Echo's-
It'll
What were you
I-
saying?
I'll say I know Hasbro Pulse is going to take like 15 months to ship it, but
I'm so sorry you pre-ordered that.
I gotta stop pre-ordering stuff from Hasbro Pulse.
I know,
Facts.
same. I'll never go back.
I'm gonna get some water, boys. You want some water?
I thought you
Right
got a
now.
water.
I
What happened to
chugged
water?
it already, dude.
I mean,
Please
it's-
come back with a huge picture.
I will.
I have a big bowl.
Don't do the picture.
I think that Echo's probably my favorite figure right now. I love Echo. I
need
hope
to
they
get
make
Echo.
5 soon though.
Mm-hmm. I'm so mad I don't have it. Tommy went to a local toy place today and they have it for $50. So I was like, frick, because that's really kind of like the cheap end of the market because it's like I watch Echo constantly on Mercari and people will sell them for like maybe $43, $45, but they always include $5 shipping. So it's like, bro, so then you basically still pay $50.
You're gonna go tomorrow and it's not gonna be there. I'm calling it right now.
Why are you doing this on stream, bro? Why are you gonna be so belligerently rude to me for no reason?
I'm not being rude. I'm just poking at
I know.
you.
I'm playing. Chill, fam.
Jose says, any news for the 212th Battalion Clone Trooper?
Nope.
As of right now, no new news. We don't really know when it's going to hit stores. It's not supposed to go for pre-order, unfortunately. And
Yeah.
so one day it's just going to start hitting stores, and then we'll have to...
According to Walgreens, I talked to Walgreens. That item does not exist.
I've seen that, yeah.
You're making a 212 figure?
Jacob, that is not.
Put the bowl back.
You gotta put that
Put the
back.
bowl away. No, put it away.
Put that anywhere here.
You're in like ADHD mode right now. I'm gonna need you to
You're going to spill water everywhere, dude.
go away, bro. Go empty that out. Go empty that out right now, or I'm kicking you out of my apartment right now.
My man literally almost spilled it all over the floor, bro.
Idiot. Anyway, sorry.
You cannot lie.
Why do you still have the bowl?
Put it back.
Put the bowl away, bro. All right, sorry.
Skywalker says, what's your guys' vote for the most underrated Black Series figure?
Count Dooku.
Count Dooku's really good.
agree.
I don't know if he's the most
He's
underrated.
very good. I feel like for me, frick, what's one I really enjoy?
Underrated. See, that's an interesting one because it's got to be a figure that not a lot of people talk about. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Ryza Skywalker Rey. It's surprisingly good for how much hate Rey gets. It's a surprisingly good figure.
That's a good pick.
What was I playing?
I don't have that one. I have the Force Awakens, right?
Force Awakens Rey is not good.
Nah, bro. She looked like she made a Play-Doh.
I guess
My Slurpee's
maybe.
still melting.
I don't know if it's considered. What do you say?
You guys need to hear. My Slurpee's still melting.
I've already drinking most of it, but it's just liquid now.
He's just drinking Coca-Cola at this point.
It's pretty much just Coca-Cola now, yeah.
Oh my god.
Obi-Wan Kenobi says, "We find you a record, Luke. We got you."
Ooh, thanks, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hit me up.
That would be nice. I guess for underrated though, I'd have to say maybe Tech, unless that isn't an underrated thing.
I feel like he's too new to be underrated.
I
You
think
know
you're
what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
Maybe Kanan.
Honestly, underrated, I would give it to Commander Pyre. He is such a
I was
good figure.
literally gonna say that though, because he's like literally really, really cool. I really like that one.
I think the UG Trooper is kind of underrated.
The range trooper?
No,
The AT-AT driver.
Oh, facts. AT-AT driver is one of my favorite troopers growing
The
up.
UG Trooper and the one wearing the UG boots.
Trooper.
He's a pretty good one.
Boba Fett says, when you realize Hasbro basically made no new figures in the Wednesday live stream, we got to get back to talking about the Wednesday live stream here eventually,
sure.
because that was the purpose of the stream.
I mean, I would argue that they did make a decent amount of new. I mean, it's
They're
like,
not. They're all the same sculpts, Jackson. They're just repaints.
That is not true. Muddy
No,
Mando
not-
is a new sculpt.
Mud Mando, technically.
because his armor's all broken and crap, like how it is in the show.
And then he also has the left arm with the Beskar shoulder pad, but without the Mudhorn imprint on it. So that's also new as well.
Bro, frickin' the TVC got so many new actual figures though, like the 501 clone.
It's not fair.
Yeah. Well,
They
got a lot
can't
of
keep
new
getting
stuff.
away with it.
They can't keep getting away
I was
with
gonna say,
it.
speaking of TVC, really quick, did you see that the Lobot figure has the Shore Trooper E11 blaster?
I did see that, yeah.
I was like, really, fella? Hey, you know the vibes. It is what it is.
Ooh. Aaron says, I'm sorry, I'll start calling you Aaron. I'm sorry, I watched that short too many times. Solo Lando is really underrated figure. I could disagree with that because I have Solo Lando and I absolutely do not like him.
I don't have him, so I can't speak on
I don't
that.
have it either.
I think I picked him up for $4 at Ollie's.
$4.
$4, yeah.
Jeez.
I picked up Jar Jar this weekend though at Ollie's for $10. I was so happy about that because at first I was like, bro, I'm not gonna pay the price for it. Sorry.
I'm about to like crack up laughing. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this away. It's not worth it. It's not worth to do it on stream anymore.
Sip. Take one
Sorry,
last big
boss.
sip. Take one last big sip.
No.
Alrighty.
Show us you sipping the drink.
I just threw it away.
What figures do you guys absolutely hate? That's a good
Jackson.
question.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he's
figure.
worst figure.
Oh,
Hey.
Jackson Rabbit. No.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
I was like, hey yo, why you coming from my neck now,
Oh,
bro?
My camera.
No, if I'm gonna be totally and completely honest, I think the Purge Troopers are such a miss because I really want to like the Purge Troopers. But every time I make them try to stand, it has the screwed up legs that Fox and Wolf have, where it's like specifically for the staff one. You can hardly get them to stand with the staff, and the little lightning pieces on the thing always fall off.
That is true.
And
It
it's
pisses
just-
me off.
I want to really like it, trust me, because I think it's a cool figure, but it just infuriates me because it falls. And even the one with the blaster is lame.
You know what one I hate? IG-88 /
Oh, yep.
IG-11. Listen, bro, you may as well make him 5-point articulation because his elbow joint. Okay, here's a story. So I was like in the spring this year. I was going through and trying to get all the Mando figures, like I was playing catch up. So I bought an IG-11 off Mercari, new in the box, like sealed, never been opened. I take the dude out of the box. I bend an elbow, snap, elbow joint breaks.
Oh,
And
no.
so I'm like, oh, great. So I just like slipped the little sleeve back on, little rubber piece. And I just had him like that for a while. Then later on, I won like an auction for a bunch of archive figures on eBay, and IG-88 was one of them. So what I did was I just switched the like vest pieces. And now that's my new IG-11. Well, you know, then his little rubber parts on the elbows ripped just from being bent. So like, what? It's just so dumb. Like, and he can't stand in any pose that's not like this from Empire Strikes Back. So like, I'm not even gonna get into it. I hate IG-88.
Jacob, you go.
Um,
I'm setting stuff to a small bigger.
I think my least favorite figure, like off the top of my head, is probably General Grievous. Just because he got mega weak knees. That Joan do not stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like-
has to sit in the back of my case so he leans up
This is
against
what
the
we have-
wall.
At home in our collection, this is how we have him standing. He's like this. Because he can't stand. So like we have to like really try to balance him.
Mine is also on the back row of my shelf because he always falls.
Just leaning back against the wall. It's the way to put him.
Yeah, I know my Purge Trooper. I know you're talking about the Purge Trooper not standing up very well. He is laying down in my case currently because I'm too lazy to stand him back up. So, which stores take out figures first since I pre-ordered from EE and Hasbro, but they take too long? I would say Dorkside.
Dorkside is really nice.
I've only had bad experiences with Dorkside, but I'm going to try them one more time for the next common wave.
Okay, but then here's the thing now. Hasbro, garbage. We already know that. But it's like when it comes to Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and the other really big fan channels, it's not their fault they're not getting the product. They're legitimately trying to get it. The same thing goes with Dorkside, because they're at the mercy of Hasbro or whoever is shipping the product in the first place to give them the product. So when they have a delay, I'm fine with it. But when the creator of the figure has a delay, even though it's out everywhere else, that's when I have an issue.
Yeah,
You feel
Like-
me?
I know. Like the Tech Wave has been showing up in Walmart since July, but
It's-
on
sure.
Hasbro Pulse, it's not supposed to ship until December. So
I know. That's what gets me mad.
yeah.
But yeah,
I
I
don't
would say GameStop sometimes gets some stuff pushed back, but that's normally like their exclusives. But then like most of the time, GameStop gets stuff early. Like I pre-ordered my Wrecker through GameStop, and he showed up before everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's mostly because GameStop has moved from being more of a video game store to more of a collector store.
Yeah.
Because people are buying their games online now. Nobody's going into the GameStop to like pick up their games on day one. There's no lines outside of
Yeah.
GameStops anymore. Nobody does that.
Mhm.
It's not Halo 3 anymore.
Yeah,
Yes.
so mostly like they're switching their business model over to collectibles, which is good for us because they
fine.
get their stuff really
Yeah.
quick and get it out to
Facts.
you quick.
Orange Sauce says, when do you think we'll get a Star Wars Black Series Revenge of the Sith Commander Cody with removable helmet?
Never gonna happen.
That was a good one, dude.
2050.
Never.
Never.
I hope by 2025. Again, long ways away, but I hope we get one by the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith.
I don't know. Maybe.
I hope we get one by the time I'm on my deathbed. That would be nice. I'll just be laying in bed while the things go. Boop.
They can
But-
make it. They can make it.
Cody!
They can make it a deluxe, and the only extra accessory be the Palpatine hologram.
Yeah, and that's still the original Cody mold repacked in it.
Yeah, as a
Oh yeah,
deluxe.
they would do that.
Best Buy
Yeah.
exclusive.
Gas station.
I just manifested that. It's going to happen 2 years from now. Everyone in this chat owes me $2.
Sorry. Had some
Speaks
behind-
in fluent R2D2. Do you think we can attach the flame effects from the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett to the 501st Jet Trooper pack?
Probably not.
Probably not, but that would be
If it has the holes, I think it should be able to, because I know I have my Beskar Mando posed with the Boba Fett jetpacks. So or the rocket booster. So if it has the holes, I think it should be. But if it doesn't have the holes, I don't know what to tell you.
See, I think it would be I mean, what I was gonna say was that I think it's kind of cool they're sticking with the general 501 theme for the clones. So we're getting a lot of that battalion, but hey, give some of the other battalions a little love too on the side.
Well, I mean they tried for the 212th, but they just
They
say
tried.
that.
They tried.
I always forget that figure exists.
Me too. I've forgotten about it.
yeah. I've had bad experiences with Dorkside and Big Bad Toy Store pre-order from my
Oh,
Cad Bane
yeah.
a year ago, and it tells me that it will be arriving in January of 2022.
Whoa!
Wait,
Wow.
What? Oh, your Cad Bane, dude. I think I pre-ordered I pre-ordered through Big Bad. But again, that's the thing as well. They're literally at the mercy of whoever's going to give them the figure. They're not like holding on to it. Not Hasbro creating it.
I feel like that's also probably like the second wave of them. It's probably not the first
Mm-hmm.
wave.
But then that's the other thing as well, is when you're buying from those fan channels, they very rarely do cancellations. So it's you're going to get the figure for the retail price. You just honestly got to be patient. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like several figures in the chamber that were supposed to come out in July and last month as well that just didn't. So now I just have to kind of like make sure I have all the money ready for all that when it comes in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, what's your sub count now? We got to get you up to 175 by the end of the stream.
Right.
200.
Yeah, right.
200 by the end of this hour.
Dude,
I mean, y'all got 50 in a week. I don't get 50 in
that
a
would be
week.
insane.
153.
Hey guys, if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now to the 1313 podcast. We got to get up to 75 by the end of the stream.
Please.
You checking, Jake?
Yeah, it's 153.
153.
Nice. I like that. That makes me very
We
happy.
hit the bunny suit goal.
Hey.
That'll be a very
very
epic
gonna happen.
video.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be a couple weeks from now. Then Jackson's gonna have to wear the bunny suit.
Hey everyone, welcome to 13 Podcast. Here we talk about visions.
Oh, Arc Trooper says, "Let's get you to 200 1313." I could agree with
that
that
would be-
statement.
that would be way too much.
I don't know what I would do. I don't
That
know
would
what I
be
would
insane.
do. I don't even like. This is so surreal. I can't even process it anymore.
If we hit 200 within a week, I think I'd start to turn into Kylo Ren. Just more.
But we're very thankful, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
No one is singing Mask. No,
Whoa.
nobody's singing Mask.
I know. Sorry, I'm looking at an older comment. Anthony 501 says he has the new Bad Batch Walmart exclusive since Australia got it really early. Man, that's because how is Canada getting them early? We're on the same continent.
I know.
As well that Yak did
It's
say
literally
during
like
his
2
live.
hours away from like most people. It's like you can literally, and some people you can go. I'm in Canada now, so why can't we get them?
Bro,
I was watching Yak Face's stream and
Yep.
I commented on it and he said it has something to do with the ports are so backed up in the US, but that also just is like, why don't you just ship them from Canada then? I mean,
Tisk tisk tisk. y'all Black Series collectors need to go out and work at these ports so we can get these figures in here right now. Because I know everybody in here is just bumming on this stream right now.
Yeah, don't be dissing the people watching us.
So- I mean, I guess we're 40 minutes into the stream. Do you guys want to start talking about the Fan First Wednesday live stream now?
I think
Or
we've talked about it just like on and off, on and off, on and off.
I mean, it's like, do you really have a whole lot? I mean, I'm really enjoying looking at the chat. Don't get me wrong. I really like that. But then, like, what else really is there to say about the stream, though?
Let's take it again.
I don't know. I thought we just go over like all the reveals and give our thoughts on the stuff we hadn't already. But
Yeah, I just pulled up the list.
All right.
Tommy has the list.
Tommy has the list.
He has
So
the list.
the very first thing that was revealed was that that Yavin ceremony Leia. That was before the stream even happened.
and then they didn't mention it in the stream either.
They didn't talk about it. No. They said that it was going to be a standard release with Galaxy packaging, and then they said that it was going to be in the Power of the Force 50th like Lucasfilm anniversary packaging.
We're done.
Personally, don't care at all. Not going to get it.
No.
Happy for those people
Yep.
that like OT.
Mm-hmm. I like the figure, and I think I would only get it to go with my Ceremony Luke. But that's also like I feel like it's one of those things I don't like Ceremony Luke. So just buying another figure to go with him is just gonna end up at the back of the display case. And plus, I don't have a New Hope Han to like go with the 3, so I feel like it'd be pointless without Han there as well. But
Right.
You could get the Power of the Force, Han.
I could.
You could.
So I guess to begin, what I feel is like the doo-doo garbage of the stream. There was prototype edition Stormtrooper figures.
I
And Vader.
think that figure looked actually really good.
I kind of go back and forth.
I like the prototype
We have
The
proto. We have
retro
proto
collection
Boba.
prototype figures there.
We have proto Boba. We got proto Stormtrooper.
I guess I'm on my own.
Yeah,
Yes, you're on your own.
I just think they're dumb. I mean, I don't get the collectability of it,
I
but
do.
then again, I understand like other people getting it. So
Apparently not.
Yeah, I like it, but I also feel like it's one of those things you gotta leave on card. It's pointless to take off card. I feel like.
there we go. That's kind of how I am.
Mm-hmm. You can't take it out because the card is part of the vintage packaging, bro. You know.
Yeah.
And then we the next reveal was everybody's favorite reveal, the Jet Trooper. That one I already pre-ordered 2 of them on Hasbro or
It
on
just-
GameStop's website.
It worries me that it's still in stock because I'm thinking like say I went and pre-ordered one right now. How much later would I get it compared to the people that ordered it in the first 5 minutes?
Well, here's my theory. Probably later, because what's happened for me and my dad every single time I've pre-ordered stuff from GameStop. Even like we would both pre-order it when it came out directly when it did, even though it was super late. And I would get mine when it was like scheduled to release, and then my dad would have to wait till they got the next shipment in.
Yeah.
But I mean, my buddy's girlfriend is a manager at one of the regional GameStops here, so I can always ask her when they're getting the figures in.
Mm-hmm. I guess that is true. I've had pretty good luck with the Gaming Greats pre-orders. Every time I've pre-ordered a Gaming Greats figure, it's shipped early.
That's
So hopefully the 501st Trooper ships early. But yeah, I know Out of the Basement does bring up a good point. Funny how it's so incredibly easy to pre-order GameStop exclusives. Easy. 100% agreed with you. I know I was panicking because I was about like 5 minutes late there to actually get all my credit card information in and everything, and I was panicking like, oh, it's gonna be sold out, and it's still in stock. So yeah, I thought it was really easy.
Yeah, my only gripe with Black Series and GameStop is the fact that every pre-order goes up late. That's the only thing I have to say, because then you have to like devote a whole hour dedicate a whole hour of your time just to sitting and refreshing, waiting for it to come up, because it'll come up. You just gotta wait.
Mm-hmm. And he also says Walmart and Target. Yeah, let's jump through the matrix to get these figures. 100% agreed. It's hard to get Walmart and Targets, especially with the Target. Like, I was excited to try to pre-order the Muddy Mando figure, and then I find out that it's not supposed to go up for pre-order. Why are they not putting, like, Target exclusives just aren't going up for pre-order anymore?
Well,
we'll go ahead.
okay, so kind of my theory behind that was it isn't going to go up for pre-order because if you remember, Target right now is having their like other collector con they're doing, and so in 2 weeks this time it's going to be Star Wars stuff. So I feel like that's when we're going to get the Mando, and it's going to be a buy now kind of deal. Like it'll be available. So that's why they said, well, there's no pre-order for it. But that's my kind of master theory behind it. Because it would make sense because they just did Deluxe Mando, so why not do Deluxe Muddy Mando?
Yeah. I think that's a good theory, but I just feel like it'd be hard to get an announcement for a figure and then it not actually like, or then it actually ships like right away. Like I just feel like there has to be some point in time there where there's a delay between when it gets revealed and actually gets in hands. But
I mean, yeah, it could already be in the US because there's plenty of figures that Yak isn't able to predict because I'm assuming there's stuff he knows that he's not allowed to talk about.
Yeah.
That very well could be one of them. That very well could be sitting in the warehouse for Target in the United States because he never predicted that we were going to get another Mando. We knew we were getting a Mando build-up, but not what.
My only thing is most of the time when it is in the US already, it gets leaked beforehand. So either they did a great job of hiding it, or
They could have.
or yeah, I mean they could have. I guess I don't know. I mean I guess we did get the like a rumor of a build-up pack like almost 2 months ago now. So I mean I guess it could very well be in the US, but
I guess it just like threw me off that whole build-up pack. It was like kind of like out of left field. Like they said new figure from Mando, and I was like Frog Lady.
I was like,
Frog Lady.
Ahsoka Tano.
yeah. We will actually get back to the Muddy Mando here in a second once we get to the rest of the rest of the reveals. But yeah, we kind of just started with Muddy Mando there out of nowhere, but let's continue with the reveals.
Yeah, so do you want to talk TVC or do you want to just stick to Black Series?
We can. I don't really collect TVC, but I'm fine to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't really either, but TVC came out with 4 new carbonized figures. They came out with the Armorer, Incinerator Trooper, Moff Gideon, and Shore Trooper. So, carbonized. Ouch. So, I know on Out of the Basement, figured out this morning, they were like, yeah, nobody gets the carbonized. And I sat there and I was going, I got the Scout Trooper and the Shore Trooper that were Target exclusives because I collect every single trooper that Black Series comes out with. So that means that I also get the stupid ones that are really dumb looking. Like I have all the Christmas ones too. So
but the Christmas ones are different.
Those are true.
Those are good.
But like for me, and like, you know, we've talked about this before, like, you know, TVC and Black Series are always copying one another. So if a figure comes out in one line, at some point it's going to come out in the other line too. But for me, it's like, if you're going to make carbonized figures, at least make them look different than the regular figure. Like we were looking at the carbonized Moff Gideon and the carbonized Incinerator Trooper. You can barely tell a difference between the carbonized and the regular. Like there is absolutely no difference at first glance between them. Like at least the Shore Trooper has much more of a glossy look, or like the Black Series carbonized Stormtrooper is silver. You know, that's completely different than the regular figure. So it's just like, if you're going to do it and you're going to like put that out as a product for people to buy, at least make it different enough.
Yeah. So I like the carbonized line when it first started. I really like the carbonized original boxes, how they're all different colors. The newer carbonized boxes with like the Target exclusive wave there, I just think they're really, really stupid boxes, because for me, I feel like the boxes are a huge point of the carbonized figures where like I'm not gonna I open them, but I don't really I display them in the box because for me they're not going to look good on the shelf with the rest of the figures, so I just hang them on the wall and display them in the box. And the newer wave, they just got rid of that whole aspect of it, and I liked the Shore Trooper there, but I just could not buy it because it looked stupid.
Yeah, and I think that's the other thing is they're probably doing it so it can be a placeholder for like an existing figure with galaxy art, because I could be totally wrong here, and if someone wants to like fact check me, but if the stormtrooper or if the well, then again, none of them have been done in the galaxy art. For some reason, I
new
thought one
ones
was a
are.
stormtrooper. Yeah.
So
But-
like the new ones are because they didn't get to do a galaxy art, Paz Vizsla, the Scout Trooper,
Yeah.
for the Mando. So I feel like that's their excuse to do it. So then they're the box art.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't
It's
know.
still-
I also think same with the Gaming Greats line. Like, I really loved the different color boxes for the Gaming Greats, and then they go ahead and ruin it with the Galaxy style packaging. I like the Galaxy style for the main line, but when it comes to like the figures with those cool exclusive boxes, it just ruins it.
Yeah.
I kind of liked I agree. I liked the original Gaming Greats boxes, the way how it was like the red series boxes, but they're all different colors and stuff.
Yeah, that
was cool.
The Scout Trooper from Fallen Order was like a baby blue.
Yep.
The Purge Trooper was like a purple.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Nihilus was red,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, like it was cool because all of them had like a different color scheme.
I think I had every single Gaming Greats original box figure except for Nihilus.
Same.
So-
Same here.
I just imagine how cool that 501st Trooper would be on the classic box.
Oh,
That'd be
It'd be
so.
so nice.
Or if they put in the Clone Wars packaging.
Even that would have been better. I like that shade of like blue they pick for Gaming Grades, but it just doesn't really match the figure, in my opinion. But I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry.
Are you ready to move on to the next line?
I am ready. Yeah.
So for this one, we got everybody's favorite Black Series line, the Credit Collection. And for this one, they did the Mandalorian, Queel, Grief Karga, Moff Gideon, and the Armorer. I never bought any of the first wave of Credit Collection. I guess now it's look at the chat.
Hey, can we delete comments?
Can you delete comments?
Were you able to do that?
What's that?
we're not gonna read it out loud because it's one of my buddies.
I'm trying to find it. 1 second.
You're terrible.
Oh yeah, I'll delete it.
But yeah, like
Hey,
I saw
what's
someone
up
in the
with
chat say cash grab earlier. But like it's very true. Like, you know, at first I was the last wave. I mean, my brother got the Credit Collection Paz Vizsla. And that's a cool figure. Like that one, in my opinion, could go in place of the regular Paz Vizsla, and it would still look good because it was just more saturated colors. Now I feel like the figures are so much more like they just kind of took a splotch of paint and just threw it at the figure, and whatever stuck, you know, or they did like a random color generator.
They did a shiny clear coat.
Yeah, like that's all they did. And like Grief Karga's got a blue cape. Queel doesn't look any different than the original figure.
Queel's box looks like explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, like it's just I sit here and I'm like, at least they made the credits a different credit than the first one. Because the first ones were like Imperial credits.
Yeah.
These ones look more like Republic credits.
Yeah.
Which is the only reason why I would buy them, just so I can fill them in my wallet and then try to pay people with them.
Peg warming even harder.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they're gonna peg warm. That's a good thing about them being like fan channel exclusive or exclusive to different stores. They're not gonna peg warm as hard. But I know two of them. One is a fan channel exclusive and one is a GameStop exclusive. So GameStop is getting two of those figures. And I know the Archive Wave 5 there with Han and Luke are still peg warming at my GameStop. So yeah, that's gonna be frustrating. But honestly, my thoughts on the whole wave. I think Mando is the best looking. I absolutely love his end credit art there. The card back looks really, really good. But it's one of those where like I'll pick it up on clearance just because I want to get every Mando figure. But it's not one of those that I'm like, yay, I gotta pick this guy up.
So here's where I'm at with that. So like I also collect every Mando figure, but I'm not getting any of the carbonized Mandos or like any of the credit collection because I look at it like I want to get every unique design of every figure that's like actually in the show, not like ones that are made up. So like for me, I have the regular Beskar Mando in the Galaxy art, and then I also have the first build-up pack Mando. Because my build-up pack Mando, I can put him without his helmet on, and I can put him with Grogu in the hover pram, and that's like a different scene of Din Djarin the way I see it, you know? And that's probably why I'll get the Arvala 7 Mando, the diarrhea Mando, because it's a different look, and I can have him off to the side with the hover pram, and I can at least pose them like they're from a different part of the show.
Just don't
Mhm.
drop them in your lawn because you'll never find them.
But for the rest of the wave, I feel like they picked really, really bad figures for it. Or the figures that they did pick, they didn't change enough for it to really sell well. I
The
know.
only one is Mando.
Yeah, I think he's the only good one. I think Grief Karga, Quill, and Moff Gideon are already peg warmers, so I think it's going to be hard to sell for those anyway. But like, even if they looked good, it'd be hard for them to sell. But why am I going to buy a carded version of Quill that looks worse than the one that's already on clearance and is already peg warming?
Right.
Same with Grief Karga looks awful.
Grief Karga literally has a blue cape. I'm looking at the picture right now.
Yeah, the Grief Karga figure looks like a high school football mascot. He's just,
Like,
Well,
I respect their decision to try to honor the card back and make it accurate to that, but I feel like that's just a bad figure to do it with because the card back looks really bad.
Yeah, because what I was saying on the stream is that this version of the credit collection for Mando looks like, you know how Overwatch does seasonal skins? It literally looks like a seasonal skin.
Oh, 100%.
And so, I mean, I'm disappointed, but I think out of the base Mando point, Mando will always sell. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. If it's a Mando figure, it's a Mando figure.
To answer their question, if I have number 94 Mando, I did have number 94 Mando. I'm actually, and then I gave it to my brother as a Christmas gift because I was getting Beskar Mando. So now I'm probably going to end up getting another one because you can get him for literally retail on the aftermarket right now. Like 18 to $20 you can get him. So I'm probably going to get another one.
I know he was really, really hard to get when Mando first came out. It was so hard for me to get him. I know he was my first review on the channel. And then they overproduced him so much to where he's a decently cheap figure now. So, but yet he's still such a good figure too. One of my favorites.
I agree.
Yeah, but the Mando figure is nice. The Din Djarin figure is a good sculpt. I do like the figure a lot. But yeah, at the end of the day, the carbonized ones in the credit collection, I'm not going to get them. Well, carbonized, I will get a couple, but but yeah. And then the next reveal, I guess we've already gone over it, is the Arvala 7 Mando.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Let's say Out of the Basement says you need to get number 94 Mando and give him the tracking fob from the build-up pack. That's what I did with mine.
Yes,
that's a really good idea.
Another comment I saw that I did want to say something about was it would have been nice if the Arvala 7 pack gave him the vibro blade.
I was gonna mention that, yeah.
Yeah, because I was sitting there and I was like, oh, it'd be really, really nice, if the pack, one of the accessories was a vibro blade, because that's how I'd pose him. I'd pose Mando like on his back with the vibro blade, and then I would pose the Grogu in the hover pram holding his hand out, because that's just that is a perfect way to pose those figures, and they don't even give you the vibro blade.
I just feel like it's such an essential part of the scene. They made the Mando specific to the broken armor and the Mudhorn, but then they didn't include the way he kills him pretty much. And
and that's another thing too is I mean, at the very least, I could probably take the little knife off of my Cara Dune figure.
That's probably what I'll do.
Give that to the Mando, because I don't pose. I pose my Cara Dune with the big blaster. I don't pose her with anything else. So I could pull it out of her boot, and I could just give him the knife if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Then so you ready to go into the next one?
Yeah.
But then there was the that Stormtrooper build-up pack for the TVC, which, again, I'm a big Trooper guy. If I collected TVC, this would be a must for me. I'd probably get 2 of them.
Yeah, it's a really cool idea.
Great build-up pack to do, especially because right now the Mandalorian's really hot.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of love for the OT right now. Well, there's always love for the OT, but especially with Mando, there's still a lot of love for Imperial Stormtroopers. So, I feel like having that pack out is a good idea.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see it developed and adapted. What if they do a clone or a rebel or a droid or something? I think that would be a really good idea, because I feel like if this sells well, Hasbro might do that.
I think the packaging for it is really cool as well.
I agree.
I do like the packaging because you know what you're getting. It's 4 of the same figure. I don't need to see the bubble card for 4 of the same figure.
I agree.
I really hope they bring that into Black Series. I feel like they wouldn't because of how expensive it is, but that would be such a good like Black Series starter pack, or even an army builder pack. I guess it's just such a cool idea for Black Series. Imagine like it was so hard to get one Stormtrooper when it first came out. Imagine being able to buy 4 in one place. You know.
Well, that's the thing is we forget like the Black Series used to do 4 packs like regularly. Like I have the Guardians of Evil pack with like the Senate Guard, the Royal Guard, and like the 2 other ones, and I also have the Trooper 4 pack from Amazon. So like they used to do 4 packs like consistently, and then they just stopped.
I think it's because they just didn't sell very well. I know the Amazon one that came out in like 2015, and it's consistently been in stock on Amazon. It might still be in stock right now on Amazon.
Let's take a look.
It's been in stock for like $84 forever now. Like I don't think they sell very well. Same with I know the Entertainment Earth Order 66 pack. When that one first came out, I know it was clearance down to like $50, quite a bit. Wish I collected back then because I bought a ton of them. Same with I know the Senate Guard one. I found I think 3 or 4 of those in my Barnes and Noble for $50 each, and I didn't pick one up. Should have, but
yeah, the Stormtrooper 4 pack is what it's called on Amazon. Retail $89.99. So you can get it right now and it'll ship.
That's $89 is not retail for it.
Yeah, that's somebody.
Or isn't it $79.99? Right?
It was like not nowhere near that. It was like $30-$40.
That was with there was a Prime deal going on.
Yeah, there's a Prime dealer.
$89.99 is retail for it.
I think I got it on sale for $84 once whenever I bought mine.
I got it over the summer because Amazon was doing this like deal thing with some Star Wars products. I got it for like $60.
Yeah,
that's good.
Maybe hopped on that, but I feel like again the reason the frickin' 4 packs aren't going to sell well for the Black Series is because they are expensive. You really do have to think about that as well.
So make the figures more desirable, I guess you could say.
True.
You know what I mean? Not everybody is going to get a 4 pack that also comes with a First Order Stormtrooper and then a Stormtrooper with doo-doo stains all over them. Like people want 4 clones or 4 Stormtroopers or like the Guardians of Evil pack. Like I love that because it's 4 unique designs from 4 factions, but not everybody's like going to get that. You know,
I have respect for the doo-doo stain Stormtrooper, and that's only because it reminds me of Battlefront 2015. Every time you die, the blaster bullet stain would like stay on your armor. So by the end of the game, your entire armor would be covered in the blaster marks. And that's the only reason I respect the armor. But for me, I feel like in your actual collection, it just should be one of those like a dead Stormtrooper or something, because realistically it looks stupid standing up because it should be dead. But
yeah, I mean, like on my shelf, he doesn't look that bad. He doesn't look at the pictures. Don't do him any justice.
Yeah.
Out of the basement does say that the Clone 4-pack was only on sale due to a Entertainment Earth special unrelated to Overstock. That makes sense. I didn't collect back then, so your word is better than mine. But
dude, that Order 66 pack, if I ever had that in my collection,
I agree. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I really wish I had some Coruscant guards to go with Thorn and Wolf, but
I know
you'll get the Officer soon from the Walmart.
I ordered 2 of them. Hopefully, I can pry the pauldron off one of them, but
I definitely feel like you can.
You have no problem.
It's just glued on, so
yeah. So do you want to go through the rest of the reveals? I mean, most of them were like TVC mainline. They did the Emperor, which is good for those people. Yeah, no problem. They did Lobot, and then they did Bib Fortuna, which I think we all knew about beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off that bed. I'm sitting there going,
Dozing off.
yeah. I'm tired. Got up at 4 a.m. for the ACFT. I'm tired. But figures, they're cool.
But yeah, the TVC did some stuff, and then there was that Force FX lightsaber.
There was 2. There was one that came out, the Ray saber, and then the pipeline for Leia saber.
Dude.
Yeah.
so good.
That Ray Saber is awesome.
I
The
think
fact
that Ray
actually-
Saber has to
actually
be.
has like the effects on the inside of it, like
Oh, yeah.
the windows. That's so cool.
I think the Ray Saber is probably the best Black Series Elite Saber right now, so far.
Absolutely. I mean, I have the Dark Saber on pre-order, but I got it through Pulse.
Boom, 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 boom.
So who knows when that's gonna arrive? But
Well,
yeah,
I mean-
I did get that.
Comparing it to the Disney Parks version, it has like the actual working turn-on mechanism, where the Disney Parks one has like a stupid switch.
Yeah.
And I feel like lately with the Force FX Elite, they have been beating out the Disney Parks sabers. While
Yes.
they still are $50 more than a Disney Park saber.
It's
I-
worth it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely better.
Plus, you also get like a stand and like this
Mhm.
is, and it has more blade effects too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The quality is just better. It just is. Like with the like Darth Sidious saber, excuse me. Like we're not at NeoPixel level yet, but
Mhm.
we're getting there. It's super smooth with how it turns on and off, and like the Force lightning effect that it has is super sick. All it needs is to add smooth swing, which I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna do. I don't think they are, but if they did, that'd be awesome.
My only complaint is how expensive they are now. I know they're putting a whole lot more technology into it than they were before, but like I remember being able to pick up the Episode 6 Luke lightsaber on I believe Black Friday. I got it for $75,
Mhm.
Wow.
which obviously is a Black Friday deal, but I think that thing originally retailed for $150. So
Yeah.
you're
Does
paying
that one have
$100 more.
plastic?
Is it worth it? I guess would be my question.
Did that one have a plastic hilt?
No, it is metal.
Okay.
It just the blade doesn't come out, and there's no really like saber effects. You can't do the like cutting effect or the shock or anything like that.
Mhm.
Right.
I just think they need to make better sabers for like children nowadays.
Mhm.
Because I want to have like a stern talking to with whoever the idiot was who decided to put Luke Skywalker's head on a lightsaber and call that like a product that they could sell. They look so dumb, and I hate them so much. I'm like, just make character lightsabers, because nobody wants a lightsaber with Darth Vader's head on it. They want Darth Vader's lightsaber. That's what a
Agreed.
kid wants. They don't want. They might as well go to the dollar store and get a knockoff. It's like,
Yeah.
it's stupid. So Hasbro, if you're listening to me, stop making those. They are stupid. They don't sell. Nobody wants them.
Mhm.
Not even kids want them.
I want to see more helmets. I want to see more. of
Agreed.
it.
I want to see a
Okay.
Rex.
I'm gonna call it right now. We're gonna be getting an Episode 2 Clone Trooper helmet in 2022. I
Well,
think
that
it's
would be-
guaranteed.
That would be awesome because, dude, like this looks so real.
Oh, it's
like,
so good. I have
Clone
one. It's nice.
It's like if I'm walking around like outside with it on, which I have done. Like on Star Wars Day this year, I walked around campus and I went to work with this on. Which it's pretty cringe, but unashamedly I'll say it.
I started a Mandalorian covert on May the 4th. I had my dad wearing a Mando helmet. I was wearing Boba Fett's, and then we had like the old Hasbro helmets from like 2010. I gave those to 2 kids, and we were all walking around with it.
Yeah, dude,
I
like,
still have the 2010 Rex helmet.
So
Yeah.
do I, dude.
they do such a good job with their helmets. Like, and
Mhm.
then they made Wedge Antilles, which I mean, cool if that's what you want, but like, I mean, it's not something that everybody wants.
I just feel like for how high quality they are, they're surprisingly cheap.
Yes, and I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, if say you wanted to buy a 3D printed clone helmet, right? The people who make it are putting a lot of work into it, and they're probably going to charge $200-$300 for that.
Over 300 normally.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Where
if you want to like make your own, you have to get like a cast. You know, so like my 501st costume that I'm working on is resin cast.
Mhm.
You know, instead of buying a 3D printed clone trooper helmet for $300, just take that $300 and buy a 3D printer with it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It's so much more worth it, because then you can keep making it. Unless you're in my case and you bought an artillery sidewinder, and that thing has been nothing but trouble since the day you bought it. But like literally like yesterday, my Rex helmet finished printing, and like the faceplate of it, like, and I went to take it off the print bed, and the aerators on the bottom just went snap.
Oh no!
And I was like, ah!
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I know. I
So-
recently bought a 3D printer, and I've had some problems with it. It's going through different stages of learning how to use it, but I definitely am excited to print my own clone armor.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. But
That's always the end goal. It's
yeah,
gotta be.
do we want to continue with the reveals?
Yeah. So they did the lightsaber, and then they did some pipeline reveals. So they did a pipeline reveals for the next archive wave for the Black Series. The first one crushed my soul. It was Emperor Palpatine, because over the summer I bought the Emperor Palpatine with the throne. And for those of you who are not familiar with the aftermarket, that is not a cheap thing to get nowadays. So I bought it. I got it for a really good deal from another collector, but like it still like makes me sad. But then again, the archive one will not come with the throne or like the interchangeable heads.
I mean, but that does make a difference in your case because you don't even have yours on the throne.
Shut up. Shut up.
So I was gonna say, I know when I got mine, I got it for retail on Amazon, and then like 2 weeks later was when it sold out on Amazon, and it was like $100 on eBay the next day. And I'm like, I'm glad I got this when I did because it skyrocketed in price.
Yep. They did. The scalping is a whole nother thing, though. Like that just kills the market. Like it really does.
Yeah.
But yes, they did Palpatine, and then they did Skiffguard Lando, which that's another one that I wasn't gonna get, so I'm indifferent about it.
I think Skiffguard Lando is a good figure, but it is an absolute waste of an archive spot because it already has photo reel, and
True.
it's like it's still in stock on Amazon. You can get it for like dirt cheap on eBay. It's a waste of an archive spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they did him. They did C-3PO.
Also, in my opinion, is a waste of an archive spot.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm not going to get C-3PO.
I think if they're planning on doing a New Hope droid, they should have done R2-D2. It would have been such a better archive figure because he's also a very expensive figure on the aftermarket, surprisingly. I believe he's like upwards of $80, just the plain normal C-3PO. Or not, I mean R2-D2. I know the Dagobah Muddy version's cheaper, but the plain normal R2-D2 is decently expensive on the aftermarket.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I was totally unaware of that. But then again, that's not a figure I'm trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta get him those. You complete your set with BB-8 over there.
But BB-8's a hero in Battlefront 2, so that's why I have BB-8.
What's your BB-9E figure?
They didn't make a BB-9E.
Yes, they did.
No, they
Yes, they
didn't.
did. Go back
And
to
then,
the stream, Jackson.
What?
and then they did Dengar. They announced Dengar.
Which I think is a good figure. He's also pretty expensive. So.
I'm not going to get him. I'm actually not going to get any of these figures, but I'm very happy for the people who missed out on them and are now able to get their hands on them.
Yep.
So I was gonna say, I know a lot of people commented in my video. I did a news video on the archive wave there. And everybody's commenting like it is the 2019 Emperor Palpatine that's being archived, not the original Palpatine with the awful leg articulation. And
I did see that.
I don't think it is. Like I know everybody's. I think it probably is. But in stream they said the figure hadn't been released in over 6 years. And then everybody's like, no, they said it would be the updated version of it. And that's not what they said. They said they would I guess what they said would, they would include some of the updates from the newer 2019 version, which I think was implying the photo reel. I don't think they meant like the whole soft goods legs and the ones you can actually move.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's just what I took from it.
I have no idea. I would imagine that they would just take the blue line Palpatine.
Then that would just be another waste of a figure, in my opinion. But
which I agree with you, but it's Hasbro. I don't know what their rationale is with anything anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they just kind of did some more pipeline reveals for the vintage collection, which vintage collection, they stay winning after this last.
I know.
because normally they do get the short end of the stick when it comes to streams. A lot of times it's a lot more Black Series. But I guess the Vintage Collection pipeline reveals there's Yoda, and then there's a 501st Clone Trooper. What? And then there's a Mandalorian Death Watch Airborne Trooper, which I would like to see that one show up in the Black Series. Again, it would be super easy for them to do.
I hope they'd use a different mold than the Django mold.
Yeah. And then, as Patrick said, he needs no introduction. Figrin Dan.
Okay, but that's kind of a cool one. I kind of like.
I just don't. He hyped it up like it was gonna be this big reveal, and then Figrin Dan.
And then they said we're revealing. Like that was actually the picture that they used. It was just his lips.
Oh, it was so funny. Like we got such a kick out of that. But yeah, no, the Vintage Collection, they stay winning after this last stream.
Yeah. Honestly, I do hope that they release the Cantina Band guy in Black Series eventually. I like the Cantina Band, and I'd like to get all 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how many there are. I'd probably buy that many of them just to get the complete Cantina Band, even though there's like half a Cantina. But
you mean a quarter of the Cantina? Are you planning on getting that pack?
If I can, I want to get it.
Really?
I don't have an Obi-Wan, or an old Ben at least, and I think the Canteen is cool. It annoys me so much that they include like half of the or a quarter of the Cantina.
Yeah. It is annoying. But then again, I don't know what their rationale is for anything anymore.
And they still charge $30 for it too.
Yeah, it's just so strange, dude. I don't know. It's the Black Series really just be making me perplexed a lot of the times.
Yeah.
It's also weird, how long they wait to reveal new products, because all the other licenses, like Transformers, Power Rangers, all that stuff, they've had 2 streams each since the last Star Wars stream.
Yeah. But that's the thing is that they are Hasbro properties. They don't have to go through Disney to get approval.
That's very true.
That's very true. Yeah.
So that's the one.
But I mean, also. But I mean, Marvel though they've been getting 2 streams a month, and they still have to go through Disney though.
They get 2 a week.
Yeah.
They have more stuff coming out. I mean, specifically with What If, and then the Loki show as well. That was kind of back to back, so I mean that justifies the figures coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny to see. I know since probably June now, I've seen several different Marvel waves in store. I've seen the Falcon Winter Soldier wave, the Disney Plus wave. I've seen the Shang-Chi wave. I've seen what was the other wave? I saw the Iron Man wave that hit. Yep. And there's just so in the last 3 months, there's been, I think, 3 waves that I've seen in stores, and then 2 more have been revealed and are starting to show up since June or July, where Black Series, we're still stuck on that Cosca Reeves wave, which has only been hitting Walmarts.
It's so weird. It is so weird. It's just Star Wars. It's I have no answers. I really don't. I wish I did.
I mean, I guess you could use the excuse there's not as much media of that coming out, but there's hundreds of Star Wars characters that they haven't made yet that they could easily just start releasing. And it's not like they won't sell out. I cannot go into a store and find a Black Series figure.
Never. Anywhere. It just blows my mind, dude. I'm really, really hopeful for HasCon though. I am really hopeful for HasCon, because if they come up with some good reveals for HasCon, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So my worry for HasCon is that we have 2 waves right now, mainline waves that haven't been revealed yet. We have the Mando wave that was pipeline revealed. And then we also have the Ceremony Leia Ponda Baba wave, which hasn't been revealed yet either. But we already have 3 figures from that wave. We have Ponda Baba, the Dr. Ezavon guy, I can never pronounce his name right, and now Ceremony Leia. We all have like figure releases for, yet we don't have announcement for that wave yet.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if they do a whole common wave with just stuff from A New Hope.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they might do it because isn't next year supposed to be like an anniversary for
Attack the Clones?
No, for A New Hope as well.
No.
Oh,
Because if A New Hope came out in 77, it'd be the 45th anniversary, wouldn't it?
Who cares?
So like maybe like they'll be like, oh yeah, like kind of like how they did for Rogue One. Here's a bunch of repacks with the Galaxy art packaging.
Probably what they'll.
well, I think they did that with the Power of the Force stuff. I mean, if you look back at it, we've gotten every single New Hope figure pretty much re-released on that Power of the Force wave. Well, you got Obi-Wan in the Cantina, you got Han, Luke, and Greedo in the Power of the Force wave, and now we also have, I guess, Ceremony Leia in Power of the Force and Archive Leia. And you're also getting Archive C-3PO next year too, so...
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's nice for people who are just now starting collecting. I think that's something I forget about a lot is like, I am now a collector who has pretty much everything. I've played the catch-up. You know, I've gotten everything that I really want to get. And so now I'm just waiting for new stuff to come out. And I'm sitting here being like, oh, why do they keep re-releasing this figure or this figure? But there's always new people coming into the hobby. And so because of that, there's always...
Don't care. Play catch up like the rest of us.
I definitely see where you're coming from. Like, as a... I guess I started collecting in mid-2019, and there's so many figures that they've re-released since then that I was able to get, and I'm super grateful for that. But now looking back at it, I've gotten every single figure that I've wanted, and... I can see where like most of the original fans are just really, really frustrated with all the re-releases. Like, I like A New Hope, Luke, and Han, but they keep using the crappy original mold they made back in 2013. And I feel like if they're going to keep re-releasing these figures, they got to update the sculpt eventually because it's definitely in need of improvement.
So does anybody know when the Old Republic remake is supposed to come out?
I think it might have said 2023.
Okay, because I see people in the chat are talking about Old Republic troopers and stuff like that. So I really think that we're gonna see a wave come out that has a couple figures from the game, like
maybe
leading up to the release.
Let's see some gaming greats. They'll probably after the release, after like 2 to 3 months afterwards, we'll probably see like 1 or 2 gaming grades.
They'll probably do another Revan.
They better not, because they did a Revan as a gaming grade, and then they did an archive.
Again.
Yeah.
But it's Hasbro. They're
So,
going to
I guess my guess would, do you think Hasbro knew about the Old Republic remake, considering they released Zalbar recently, HK is rumored for a release, and then Revan also got an archive release?
They probably did, and that's, you know, they also released Nihilus a while ago too. They probably did.
Yeah.
They knew about this a while ago.
I need to finish that game. I cannot get past the first Sith level where you're like stranded on the planet, and
well, I never played the game.
Honestly, I don't know if you guys ever played it. I can't get past the first level there, and
I was huge into the cinematic trailers that they would do.
Oh yeah, great trailers.
I watched those over and over all the time with Jacob.
I found those so disappointing because I would watch the trailers. I'd be like, "Wow, this game looks good," and then I see the game is like, looks like RuneScape. I'm like, really?
It's like
I think the leading like factor and why a lot of people love Kotor is the story. I think the story is the best part of it. The gameplay is kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie with you, and I know it probably tick off a lot of people in the comments saying that, but I think the story is really where it's at, and I hope that the new game maintains that story aspect of it, but fixes the actual gameplay style.
Are we sharing hot takes?
Go right ahead.
Dude, if we're sharing hot takes, I see people go, Star Killer, Star Killer, Star Killer. And I just sit there and I'm like, let me put my hood up so nobody can identify me when I say this. Star Killer is too powerful for Star Wars canon, and contrary to popular belief, he was never Star Wars canon, even before Disney took over Star Wars. The only stuff that George Lucas considered canon was the 6 movies and the 2008 Star Wars show. That was it. That was it. With that being said, that's my hot take. I don't really see the appeal with Starkiller, and I played both the Force Unleashed games. I really like the story. I really like that thing as its own thing, but I think that there's no way that you could put Starkiller in the current canon and do him justice.
I do. You're probably not going to make him as OP as he is, but now that we're seeing that in the Bad Batch, they're taking a Kaminoan to some random planet, and they're going to start doing testing on Force-sensitive clones, because that's how we're going to get a jar of pickled Snokes. It's going to happen, and if they threw Starkiller in there as the first, like, Force-sensitive clone, don't make him as powerful as he is in the game. Do not. But if they threw him in there, I think that would make more than half of the fandom like extremely happy.
I love Starkiller so much.
Cameo, and then they would start hating on the Bad Batch because of it.
I love Starkiller so much, and I'd love to see him in canon in anything. I really don't care. I think a live action one with the voice actor there, I forgot his name of Maul. Yeah, Sam. I think if you get him to play it, it's perfect. But I feel like they're gonna have to just nerf him so hard that all the fans will just be upset with how underpowered he is. And yeah,
exactly. Like I said, they could never do him in a way in the current Star Wars canon that would do him justice.
So I do want to address Out of the Basement's comment. He said, I think he's implying that like the gameplay style isn't that bad because it came out in 2004. And I 100% disagree with this because I've played the Jedi Knight games, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy games, and the gameplay with those, that game came out in 2002, and that game is still so much better when like gameplay style. Like you don't have to toggle through the different attacks to actually do it, and it's not like you click X to do the attack and it just repeats the attack over and over again.
Yeah, boomer.
I played Star Wars Rogue Squadrons on the GameCube, bro. That game was fire. My favorite thing was to play Bespin in the co-op against Jackson, and then we would start fighting because like we would start spawn killing each other. Those were the days.
No, but it was so much fun when you would turn on all the bots and it was a gigantic like bot. That was so much fun.
Y'all with siblings will remember this. Y'all remember playing Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, and both of you wanted to go separate directions, and you ended up screaming at each other?
100%. I love that game so much. I played through that several times on the DS. That game was my childhood.
We had it on the Wii.
I had
it on the Wii as well.
I would play Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, with my cousin. And when we would be in a level, we'd be playing free play, and he would always turn into the enemies that we were shooting at and then go stand amongst the enemies because they wouldn't shoot him. And then he would get mad at me and start crying when I would accidentally kill him because I was shooting at the enemies.
That's funny.
I'm really excited for the Lego's new Skywalker Saga one.
I know, dude. I'm so incredibly unadulteratedly hyped for that.
Like
game.
my childhood will just come rushing back to me.
It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be a very good one.
Have you guys ever played the Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy games?
Nope.
No, sir.
I absolutely loved that game so much. I think for Star Wars games, Republic Commando is like my top favorite. Then Force Unleashed, and then the Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy games. I really, really love them. So much nostalgia for me. But
have you played any of like the Vader Immortal games or the Tales from Galaxy's Edge?
I've played Vader. I played the 3 Vader Immortals. I'd never played Tales from Galaxy's Edge.
You're not missing anything. Tales from Galaxy's Edge. My main gripe with that entire game is that it's based around like gunplay, but none of the guns have sights on them, and the ones that do have like a charge handle that blocks the sight. I'm like, who in the right mind designed this? I was like, they really expect you just to hip fire everything. And it's like, as somebody I've shot before, I shoot like all the time. It's really annoying when you're in like a simulation where you could see a gun right here, and then you can't shoulder it or you can't look down the sights. You have to just be like, blah 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 blah, trying to hit your target. It's so annoying. So that's the one gripe I have with that game. But like
Yeah.
Vader Immortal, I think is like
Vader Immortal is very
Yeah.
fun.
I wish the campaign was longer,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I still thought it was really good.
Well, don't worry, because they made episode 2 and episode 3 of Vader Immortal. If you spend more money, you can get more.
I think I did all 3 of them in probably under 3 hours. It probably took me about an hour for each episode.
Yeah. It takes me about 45 minutes for each. Which I mean is a good chunk of time. It's a visual experience. That's really what it is. So it's about the length of a movie, which is nice.
You want a real Star Wars experience? Watch the movie.
Yeah.
Bro, why are you looking at me like that?
I know my guy is saying Republic Commando, KOTOR, and Force Unleashed. I think we need gaming grades of all of those.
Yeah.
I know we're getting a few KOTOR, but
I was talking to Skywalker Hendricks earlier today about a clone commando, like just the plain ones.
Yep.
I just don't see Hasbro making it as much as I would like to see it. I feel like that's going to be something we have to wait years in advance to get.
Or for season 2 Bad Batch.
I think it's such an easy make for them though that they could easily swap another head on the Hunter body, and it's exactly what they need for a commando, for at least an animated style commando, like from Bad Batch.
Yeah.
And I just don't see them doing it, and I really, really want them to, but I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like with we got the normal commando, we got Scorch, and we got the I guess Kaminoan security guard commando, all in Bad Batch. And if we don't see a figure off of any of those, I think like the possibility of getting a commando just goes so far down. Like Star Wars and Bad Batch gave them so many opportunities to do it, and if they don't take advantage of it, I will be very, very disappointed.
I think we're going to see a similar thing to how The Mandalorian was, where it's not until season 2 of The Mandalorian or season 2 of the Bad Batch is starting to air that we see some more characters from season 1 of the Bad Batch. And I think that because think about it, it wasn't until season 2 started coming out that wasn't season 2 almost done by the time that we got Grief Karga, Queel, Moff Gideon, that wave?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like Hasbro be doing some weird stuff.
And then Marvel Legends gets their figures before their shows and movies even come out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just frustrating for the entire 16 episodes to already be done yet, and I still cannot get Tech or Wrecker.
Yep.
Yeah, the no tech, not even an official, it's rumored, and Omega's been pipelined, but I've seen no figure. No physical figure for Echo, no Omega. I would like to see, honestly, if I had my way, I would get Commander Gray, Commander Hauser, is it Captain Hauser?
There's so many.
Is it I would love to get Sid. I would love to get, all these different characters.
There's so many. I feel like, they're doing 3 months of no live stream here, and really no new figure releases except for a few exclusives here and there. And there's just so many figures they could be taking advantage of and releasing, and they're just not.
And it's not even because yes, there are a ton of Star Wars figures where there's a lot of original sculpt that goes into it. But dude, half of these are just clone troopers.
Yep.
Give them a pauldron or give them a different blaster and just paint them. That's literally it. You can.
I know it's such easy repaints. I know they could repaint the Imperial Shock Commander, whatever it is, and it's an easy Commander Hauser, Captain Hauser.
Yeah, literally. It's so
the exact
simple.
same mold.
And it's got to be something with the licensing with Lucasfilm or something like that. It's got to be something because looking at Hasbro's history of how they've been with Star Wars figures, this whole distribution thing and all that, this is all very new. When we were all kids, you'd go to the Star Wars section of any store.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You would go anywhere, and there was just tons of Star Wars figures always on the shelf.
Yeah.
Every character that you wanted was always there. And it blows my mind that we're at a point now that you just can't find any figures anywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's also the fact that kids nowadays, they're not really buying toys and figures
True.
anymore.
I
We've moved
agree with
into a
that.
new era. Kids want phones, want video games, want tablets, and that's what they want to play with. And
So where are the Star Wars mobile games?
well, we were going to
Galaxy of
get
Heroes,
really
I
cool Lego Star Wars game, but Odyssey, which was a sub company of the TT games, the Tail games, they sold Odyssey, and then the people that bought Odyssey said, "Whoa, this is a major cash grab. That it's a complete game just released in the UK. We can release it in the US and make a ton of money." Nah, we'll just scrap the entire idea.
Did you hear the new news on
No.
that though?
No.
The game is coming back,
Oh, wait.
but it's an iOS exclusive, and you have to buy Apple Arcade to be able to play it. So it's
that's-
behind this $4.99 paywall now to play for only iOS users. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Tell us, Jacob. So how does this make you feel?
I hope what you're telling me is bullcrap.
I'll find the article.
I hope what you're telling me is malarkey. I hope this is an IGN situation article, because I will be livid if that is the case. Because I have a Google Pixel, and I was able to get an APK of the Lego Star Wars battles, and I was able to play it like before like the server shut down. The game is phenomenal. It's like Clash Royale, but better. It really is, just because they have the building tower system that makes it somewhat unique. It's like going from PUBG to Fortnite, and how it like was just like building. But I think that game was so good, and I was so mad when the server shut down. I was so
This
upset.
is on StarWars.com from August 30th, 2021. Go ahead and read it.
Oh no.
No, you don't read it out loud. Just yeah. So while he does that,
I know I used to have that mobile game with that was like Clash Royale, and I unlocked like all the
Star Wars
heroes and
Force Arena.
characters and stuff. It was so much fun.
yeah, Star Wars Force Arena. I had that game, and then
Yeah.
they just canceled it for no
I
reason.
know.
But Galaxy of Heroes, I have it on my phone, and like it's cool. I just can't stay into it. You know,
It's so pay to win.
I love Clash Royale because it's just like pick up and play. And same with like I play Clash Royale and I play Pokemon Go. Those are the two games I play on my phone still.
Hmm.
I have no words for how angry I am right now.
I like Galaxy of Heroes. I mean, I've been playing it for 4 years now, but I've been playing it for 4 years and I still can't get to max level 80.
You can't.
Like-
You just can't
Yeah.
because you have to pay to literally just get the gear to level up your dudes. So you like
Yeah.
hit the wall.
Either you pay for that, or you have to spend at least like 2 to 3 hours a day grinding on the game to really unlock that stuff, and it's
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah, because here's my thing with that as well, especially with like any new game that comes out, people automatically rush with that to become like the best at the game because they want to be popular or whatever. So it's like, especially with something like a mobile game, which is extremely insignificant in my opinion. So like you have a new mobile game come out and you got to grind a decent amount if you want anything. But then they add in these paying options. And so everybody's tempted just to go through the pay route just so they could be the best at the game as quick as possible and keep that title. So I feel like that ruins a lot of mobile games. Plus, there just haven't been any good Star Wars mobile games.
Y'all remember Tiny Death Star? Like the tiny.
Oh,
tower?
that game was so much fun.
It was so good. There was that. Remember Angry Birds Star Wars 1 and
That was
2?
facts. That's good.
Didn't
That
they
was
get rid
good
of
too.
both
I
of
think
those?
I still play Angry Birds
It
Star
was
Wars. every
like
once in a while.
Rovio, I think
Yeah.
the company's called. They lost the license, but if you have an Android, must have Android gang, you can still get it through things. I use Aptoid, which is a really like secure place to download APKs, and you could still get the original Angry Birds Star Wars on there.
Mhm.
Me and Jackson have Angry Birds Star Wars for the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when they put it on a disc and sold it?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Hey.
I did want to address Out of the Basement's comment. He says it's an RPG. It's the genre of the game, and I know it's an RPG, but in my opinion, RPGs are mobile games and should not be a large scale game like KOTOR. And I know that's the genre of the game, and I know there's tons of RPGs out there like that, which are console and PC. But in my opinion, RPGs are just mobile games, and I'm not paying $65 like I would for a Call of Duty. for an RPG.
You play Warzone?
I had it for a few months, but it took up 100 gigs, and I couldn't keep it. I got rid of it. I play Cold War though. I like Cold War.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You like Cold War?
I do like Cold War. I also liked BO4 though, so I mean,
I don't like Cold War. I feel like I got robbed.
have you guys seen
the new Battlefield game though? That game's gonna.
that game? Looks really good. Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you guys seen the COD Vanguard trailer or announcement?
I did.
I'm like, wow, another World War II game by Call of Duty.
I didn't watch it, and I'm actually going to be real because I legitimately do not care. Because none of the Call of Duty games, in my opinion, recently have been satisfactory to me.
Warzone was
And
good.
I'm trying to be like a bah humbug about it too. Warzone was good. I do agree with that. I really enjoyed playing Warzone. But my issue is if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And so, like, they added new gulags, they redid the map, they did all. It's like, in my opinion, that's what ruined the game for me because now the drop weapons are garbage and.
See you out of the basement.
Other stuff.
Thanks for tuning in.
See you out of the basement. We appreciate it.
Thanks for joining.
But yeah, it just ruined the game for me. I mean, it's like I played with Tom maybe a week ago, and then like we just got so mad playing it.
It just wasn't fun.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me upset because now there's nothing to play on Xbox except if I really want to try to play Battlefront. But I've played it so much that I'm sorry, like I kind of killed it for myself.
Yeah, I can't play Battlefront anymore. It's like it's not fun anymore.
I think I could play it again.
In like
Not much, but like I could play it like, you know, I've been getting an itch to jump on for a night.
Yeah.
But yeah, like kind of the same thing. Like I play a game so much. Like I have 94 days played on Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Like it's insane how much time I put into that game.
I was like that on the Battlefront 2015. That game was so good in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like it, and it definitely did not have what I guess everything it promised to be. But that game was still really, really awesome in my opinion for what it was.
Absolutely.
I'm just excited for when Battlefront 3 comes out. Then we'll be able to play that game endlessly.
I hope they make Battlefront 3. I
feel like EA
know.
would be like stupid. They would be so freaking stupid not to make that game. The amount of demand that there is now and the amount of player base that now surrounds Battlefront 2, I feel like the launch of Battlefront 3 would absolutely demolish. I feel like people would love it because there's more people into Star Wars now than ever, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much new content coming out. There's something for everybody, and they need to have a multiplayer game out for that genre of fans and for that genre of people that want to get into Star Wars.
Agreed.
Battlefront 2 is getting stale. They're going to start losing their momentum.
Battlefront 2 is stale.
Well,
It is, yeah.
it is
I mean-
stale, but they still have a player base. And if they don't do anything, they're going to completely lose a player base, and then they're not going to have anybody care about Battlefront 3.
I mean, I feel like Battlefront 2 was like such a rough start, and they've managed to turn the game around. And I really, really admire that. And if they can start off Battlefront 3 with the way Battlefront 2 ended, it would be one of the best games, like one of the most hyped games in a long time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And then they can add a Battle Royale mode.
Honestly, that'd be sick, though. Imagine.
I was actually thinking, how cool would it be if they did a Battle Royale in Battlefront, but it was like it was on Camino, like in the Citadel, and it was like a simulation of all the clones fighting against each other.
That would be sick.
I thought that would be like a really good way to do it because you can't really do it any other way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Unless you want to make the Battle Royale every man for himself versus Kylo Ren while he destroys the Jedi Temple.
Mm-hmm.
But or Youngling Hunt.
Okay, I want your guys' opinions on COD World War II.
Sucked.
I really didn't like it because
Didn't play it.
it just wasn't that fun. Because that's the thing. I got the game and I was really excited, and I was playing it for I played it for maybe a couple days. I'll admit it. Because then I was like, wasn't really that interesting.
I'd rather play Battlefield 1.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to play
Yeah.
a classic war game, I'm going to play Battlefield 1. That game is phenomenal. It is so good.
Okay,
I think I always will just prefer long-range engagements over just like the super fast-paced, like you spawn and you're dead, you're spawning, you're dead, you're spawning, you're dead. Like, that's fun. like only for a couple minutes. Like Titanfall can do it well because they the maps are big, you have a lot of mobility, and there's a lot of things for you to do within that map. But it's like, unless I'm 1v1ing somebody, I don't want to play Nuketown anymore. Like, it's just it's so hectic. It's I don't know.
I hot take, but I think World War II, the multiplayer was not the best because I mean the weapons were World War II weapons, but I think that it has one of the best campaigns of modern Call of Duties.
Yeah, so here's where I'm at. I used to be a huge Call of Duty fan. Like when I was in middle school, my first Call of Duty game was Call of Duty Ghosts, and I loved that game to death. I played the crap out of that. Advanced Warfare, played even more. And then I played Black Ops 3, and I had so much time on that game. I was on like a competitive team with 3 of my friends in high school. Like, it was so much fun. And then Infinite Warfare came out, and that's what turned me off to Call of Duty, and I never went back.
Until Warzone.
All right, before I address World War II there, thank you so much, Lego Stars Outpost, for the $5 dono. Thank you so much. He does ask a question, but first we are going to roll the video.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees!
Thanks so much for the $5 dono. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel a ton. And he says, what's your favorite Black Series figure you own? 100% has to go to Black Series Echo. I really, really do like the newer clone mold. I know a lot of people hate on it. I think it's perfect. Not perfect, but it's really good. And then I think until they make a Black Series 5s, he's going to be my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm a hater of the new clone mold. But yeah, my favorite figure is Wrecker. I do love Wrecker.
Yep.
2 favorite figures that I own are either the Comic-Con exclusive Captain Rex or the Comic-Con exclusive Thrawn. Those 2 are my top. That Thrawn is so freaking cool with its display box.
Jango Fett all the way.
That was actually a really good impression. I heard that and I immediately thought of the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga sound.
I've been practicing since first grade.
The beheading.
So I guess going back to Call of Duty World War II there, I really, really think that campaign there is one of the best campaigns in all of Call of Duty. Like, obviously, I think some of the original games are a lot better, but the graphics on some of those older games are just hard to sit through. I mean, obviously, that's coming from me, a Gen Z person that's pretty much only played decent graphic games, but I just think the World War II campaign was really, really good. And I know some people complain like, oh, it was too short, but if you actually like look at the amount of gameplay that was there, and I mean, look how far you got. You got all the way to, I forgot the name of like the mission, but you got to pretty much where most of the action in World War II stopped, because I know I saw some people like, well, you got to go all the way to Germany. Well, by the time they got to Germany, Russia was already there. The Russians already got there. So there's probably not a whole lot of fighting going on. So I feel like there's not a whole lot more levels you could do with that. So I think the World War II campaign was just really, really good in my opinion. But
I never played any of the Call of Duty campaigns, and I kind of feel dumb for it because now everybody has all these nostalgia kicks for all the like original Black Ops campaigns, and I just never played them. So, and I had all the games, so it was like, I don't know.
Did the original Black Ops have a campaign? I can't remember.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 and 2 did. I played them. I really liked them.
I have it on the 360, but I never played the campaign.
That's all good.
One list.
I did want to address another comment.
Oh, for sure.
Loving the list with Colt, Havoc, and Blitz. Hasbro could release a Rancor Battalion 3-pack. 100% I would love this. That'd be so cool.
And again, we have the ARC Trooper mold. We have the whole thing. It's literally just repaints. That's actually, I'm doing Commander Blitz for my costume for the 501st.
Oh, that's so cool.
So that's what I'm working on right now. It's almost done. And I will show it off on the YouTube channel when it's finished. But it would literally be so nice to have a figure for him. I've seen people do customs, but I would like to have like a legitimate one that I wouldn't pay $100 for. But yeah, like it would be so cool. And again, people would buy it.
Yep.
That's
I agree for sure.
But I don't know.
Is there anything else you guys want to address, or?
No,
I'm
Can't really think of anything, to be honest.
I'm good.
All right, I guess that's a pretty good place to end the stream then.
This was
Heck
a very
yeah.
long one.
This was a good
Yeah.
one.
Almost 2 hours again.
Yes, thanks again to Luke this Monster for having us on the stream. We appreciate you.
Make sure you like,
Thanks.
subscribe, and
Thanks for
follow
joining.
Luke
Yeah.
Monster.
If you are on this live stream and you're not following Luke this Monster, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey, you just sat through 2 hours.
And also, if it tickles your fancy, come check us out.
Go subscribe to the 1313 podcast as well. We're trying to get them up to 200 subs.
And if you missed out on either of these Clone Wars figures, the Anakin or Obi-Wan,
We're doing a giveaway.
and you want a shot at them, check out our Instagram. We're giving these away. It's a really good opportunity since we are a relatively small channel. You kind of have a good chance.
You kind of have a decent chance.
You have a good chance. You're not getting swamped out by like a billion people. So if you really, really want it, really check it out. I think that's all from us.
Yep,
Yeah, same.
that is.
So yeah, thanks to everybody who sat through this 2 hour stream. Means a lot. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.